All right, so I feel like the scarab is the center of everything that I'm about to say in this message. That's making me think of Egypt. I'm seeing a golden scarab. A lot of these messages came through in nature. So I wrote them all down just to break them down into bullet points, because it was like the more that I ran, the more clarity I got. Okay, so this collective, you could very well be preparing for a presentation, like getting your bullet points down, because I felt like I was transported into another lifestyle, like I'm in college, or I work for corporate, or it's like someone here, you're about to deliver a big presentation. That's another confirmation that this message is for you. That was an out-of-body experience. But I feel like this collective, you're going through an integration process. When I was outside, I started doing this. And I'm like, why am I doing this? A lot of these channels were physical. So this could be about you moving into your masculinity, moving into action. But I started doing this, right? And I was like, double Dutch. Okay, so someone could be doing double Dutch, or you grew up double Dutching. I'm hearing double dipping. However that applies. I also heard the term golden shower. Golden shower? That's not what I was gonna say. Wait a minute, spirit. I was gonna say golden shadow. What are y'all into? What are y'all into? Be on. No, you know what? No, don't be honest. Anyway, there's this process where you're integrating. Okay, it's like you're going back in the mud, because scarabs, beetles, they cover themselves in mud. I feel like you're recalling a lost part of yourself that happens to be the center point of who you are. It's like the sun of your identity, and you're reclaiming this part of you. It's like you're having a fresh take on the things that you felt ashamed about, or the things that you wanted to hide about yourself, and you're double dutching, you're integrating it into who you are now. Again, that's like that playful inner child, right? That little girl, that little boy that did whatever they wanted to do. Another thing that Spirit reminded me about double dutch, they're talking about the hesitation, right? Am I gonna jump in now? That hesitation. Sometimes those ropes, they're going so fast, you don't know when to get in that bit. Like, you're like, I don't want to get hit in the eye, right? There's all these questions, there's all these thoughts coming up to the surface, and you're getting zoned in, you're getting like this laser focus. So you could be compartmentalizing something or breaking something down so that it's easier for you to digest, it's easier for you to take on. I channeled a group in London because I thought about Winston Churchill, I thought about Nero Cafe, I thought about Poland. Also, someone could be Dutch with double Dutch. So again, with that hesitation, I thought about this game. It's called Scully, or I don't know if they have multiple names for it, but it's called Scully, right? And you basically take a cap. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You take a cap, and it's usually from a water bottle. I'm using an essential oil, but it's usually a regular cap, and you flick it, right? And the goal, you're playing against someone, and the goal is to get as much flicks as possible hitting another cap without yours falling off the table. So that's bringing me to like competition. It's like you're inching your way towards success. You're inching your way toward this progress, right? With Scully, if you tap your cap too aggressively to hit the other cap, you may compromise yourself, right? And now your cap's off the table. If you hit that cap too softly, you're giving your opponent the advantage to now bust yours out of the water, right? So you're learning to be more assertive. You're learning to be more bodacious with your ideas, with your presentation, with your speech, and less squeamish or hesitant. I'm picking up a reaction to where when it comes to being yourself, when it comes to doing something outwardly, there's that mud that's coming off. There's that deconditioning that is melting. Okay, I'm seeing a crystal break, the crystallization. I'm hearing the chrysalis phase. So don't be intimidated by your intimidation. Because you may very well intimidate people, and there's a part of you internally, you're like, I'm just I'm just being me. Like I'm not trying to. I'm not doing anything. Your spirit team is like, lean into that. Cuz there's power in that for you. There's opportunity when you embody that. When you take on the acceptance of your EMF, your frequency, your impact, your influence. When you take on that truth of yours, damn, I must have got bit. Okay, mosquitoes can be significant. I ain't even pulled no cards yet. This is how jam-packed this message was. Okay, so Spirit, give me a card for this collective. What do they need to know about the things that are unfolding for them? So someone could have went to an after party, or you're getting ready to go to an event that has an after party. You could also be going to a wedding with all these white clothes. Something significant about a DJ. This could also be a business party. We have the energy of the number 1. So your ideas, especially for that crowd I'm speaking to who's getting ready to give a presentation, this could lead to promotion. This could lead to recognition, because there's going to be a sudden shift in the room when you start to act like you know it. When you start to act like you know what you bring to the table, there's a shift in the room because you reclaim that lost part of you. Things are going to fall in sync. Synchronicity. I'm hearing Felicity. Someone's name could be Felicity. Spirit is acknowledging you. You've been in this double Dutch energy for a while now. You're like, and ooh, you're getting ready to jump. You're getting ready to just say it with your chest. You're getting ready to be honest. Be unapologetically you. No longer intimidated by your intimidation. With the 10 of Swords, it's kind of like your intimidation is your reward. You could have gone through life where so many people have challenged you, challenged your light, tried to dim your light. Your intimidation is your reward. They should be intimidated. They should be. You've always known who you were this whole time. You know what I mean? And now that you're no longer playing it safe, yes, people have to adjust accordingly. They have to adjust accordingly. Cancer energy. I like, ooh, Spirit. Because Cancerian energy, right? They're the mother of the zodiac, very nurturing. But when a Cancer placement knows themselves, you cannot walk all over them. You cannot just tell them who they are. And that could be significant for a Cancerian. Water placements in general. It's like you, beep, beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? Vroom. Okay? Like, okay, the number 13 could be significant for somebody. 7 of Wands. This is you standing up for yourself. I like this collective. This is you being offensive. Not on purpose, but by self-respect. I'm being offensive by being real. And it's not intentionally to put anyone down. No, you don't get off on that. It's giving yourself permission to take up room. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a powerful transformation. It really is. That's why, I did pick up on a black wasp. There could be a lot of reactions. People wanting to reconvert you back to who you no longer are. We've seen this time and time again. We see this in movies. It happened to Jesus. The people in his hometown refused to accept that he was Jesus. You know what I mean? That he knew what he was talking about, that he was that connected to the divine. Time and time again, we've seen this. And there's a graduation period for you. There's a moment of, I knew I could do it. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you in advance. Strut your stuff. Someone could be playing hoop, okay, moving your body a lot more. I'm also hearing the time of procrastination is done, because this transformation could also be a physical process. So listen to your body if you're feeling fatigued. Pay attention to those synchronicities. Pay attention to pay attention to what brightens your mood, what gets you activated. The more you give to yourself, the better you can show up. Yeah, I'm hearing giving to yourself is like a new love language for you. There are people that are literally beefing with you over this. I don't see so-and-so anymore. They don't text me anymore. Wah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm hearing Jay-Z, like, I worked this hard to stay the same. You're going through changes. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. You're not here to be like the rest. I'ma go get everything Mother Earth transcends. Skrrr. Yeah. Go get everything on this earth that is owed to you. I love y'all.